Romans, 1 Peter 1, 17 and 18. 1 Peter 1, 17 and 18. If you call on him as Father, without respect of persons, judges according to each man's work, pass the time of your living as foreigners here in reverent fear. First off, foreigners here. A reverent fear, a respect for the Lord, for his power, his might. Not a fear where we're shaken and afraid to come to him, but a fear of respect and authority of his power. God don't want us to be fearful enough to where we're scared to come to him. If we've wronged, when we sin, he wants us to come out with it and turn to him and still have that loving compassion. Instead of being fearful in that sense. More a reverent respect to where, okay, I don't want to mess up because God ain't gonna like it type attitude. Not that, oh, he may not love me, which oftentimes fear drives into that area. Foreigners. We're sojourners, I believe is one translation says of this land, which means we're meant for heaven. We're just passerbyers here until we get there. God using us here until he calls us home. We're not meant for this earth anymore. We're meant for God. We're meant for glory. We have the Spirit in us, which isn't of this world. And past the time of your living, that reference to after our life, glory. Each man's work. There's two ways to look at it. The work we do in our flesh, the work God does through us. I think this is a reference to the work God does through us as a result of us being submission, us having that reverent fear for him. Because this is referring to Christians. Do those of the world have works? Yes, but they're very corrupt because they're out of their own flesh. Judges, without respecter of person, judges. God's going to judge. It ain't gonna be like, okay, this person was a king. This person, I don't think that's gonna matter. What's gonna matter is how did they steward what they were given. This guy was given $500 in his life. He lived on 100 of it, gave the rest away. That's good. And in that time, that would have been a bunch. But this guy was given $10, lived on 2 of it, buried the other 8. That's not. God, so I believe this is about squandering. This is what it's referenced to. It ain't going to be our way of judging. It's going to be, okay, you were given this much, you should have did much more with it. That's why God gave it to you. Top judgment, I believe, in them times. Also, the character, the intent, going to be focused on a lot. What was the intent? Was it to make myself look good? Because if it did, that's going to devalue the reward. You may even take it away. If you call on him as Father, have that father-child relationship with the Lord. To where, yeah, we don't want to displease him, but we shouldn't be afraid to come to him. Because we don't want that broken. Verse 18. Knowing that you were redeemed by the cross, only by the cross. Redemption can't be given any other way. Not with corruptible things, with silver or gold, from useless way of life handed down from your fathers. So it's talking about money can be passed down, but salvation only comes by the cross. Too many people want to base their salvation off, well, my dad was a pastor. Well, good for your dad, but what about your salvation? And just because he was a pastor doesn't necessarily mean he's been redeemed by the cross either, because him being a pastor doesn't save him. The cross of Jesus alone does. Too many people live by the thought, I'm a good man, I'm a good woman. Only the cross of Jesus redeems. As good as we may think we are, against perfection, it's truly nothing.